good morning. Don here, powered by Ameritech Pressure Cleaning Systems over in Tampa. #1 in the industry. Been around since 1986. Can't beat that, right? All right, yesterday I had questions about the roof. This is a Zeta 40P. You can buy that at Ameritech, Cliff. I think Cliff is using a 12 volt, so he asked me how I was able to clean the back side of that roof yesterday with the pool cage being back there. Well, the Zeta 40P sprays a long distance, Cliff. You can get up to 3-story buildings tall with that. As if you look at my other video with the picture of the Zeta on it on my channel, check that out and see how high I was able to spray on that building there in Dade City. Get you one of those, man. That little 12 volt thing you got. This is a little pea shooter, you know what I mean? They all have their own problems too. This thing has been running really good, so you can really hit it hard. So, and I'm only running it at 50 psi too yesterday, and it's squirting a mile. So get you one of those, man. And all I had to do was get on a ladder, stand on the end of the house. I was able to bang 3/4 of that all the way down to the edge of the pool cage. The pool cage went down, so I was able to hit where that line is. I was able to hit all of that from the ladder. Then I went down the other side of the pool cage and finished it up. Very simple. Just upgrade your equipment, man. It's like that little 18-inch surface cleaner you use. Get the 31-inch Mondu, bro. Get some work done faster. You're the man. Save your money. You make a lot of money. You should have all these things already, brother. All right, I'm Don from Superblast Pressure Washing. Always retain your money, stay home, save up, and you can get these things. All you gotta do is get after it. Speaking of which, let's get moving. See you at the job. All right, here we are at the mobile home. It's not that bad. It's a regular customer as well. Just needs a little touch up. That's some wet dew on there. We get these weeds out of the crack. Somebody was here long before I got here with the hot seat pressure washing system. All right, we got your basic black algae accumulating here along here. Had just some slight property maintenance. Got open outlets. Make sure you tape them up. Had another one here. Let's tape that up just in case. Got some green algae growing up in here behind there. We just had this put in, so got to be careful with SH. We'll get this all cleaned off. Get this wall cleaned off. Come around the back. Now this is where you get the algae. See that algae on there? Okay. Got some algae growing on here. All right, we'll come around the back. This will be the last part back here. And it's starting to warm up, so we're going to get on down to the shorts. Then we're going to get after it. All right, and we're going to start the job right out here out front. Right here. And we're going to go that way. All the way down to the back. Then we'll rinse our way back, get all this turbo nozzle. We're going to get this weeds out of here. The driveway looks pretty good and the sidewalks look pretty good, so probably don't need to do anything with that. Then we'll get this green algae that's all along the top here. Get all that out of here. All right, let's get after it. That's what you call half done, right? All nice and clean. Let it dwell a little bit longer. A little chilly out. All the black algae that was accumulating at the top's all gone already. The green's gone off that down there. All we got to do is do the satisfying rinse. Then we're going to go down the side and around the back into that porch, rinse everything down, turbo tip everything down, weeds and stuff in the driveway. We'll be done with this popsicle stand. All right, let's get after it, shall we? Now it's time for the satisfying runs. right, and that's how you do it. Place looks nice and clean. All the grass clippings are down. Half of that stuff was buried in the ground down there towards that end over there. This is a customer of mine over here. Customer of mine next door. And I think everybody on the rest of the block all the way down the end are my customers. I have a bunch of customers on this street. That one across the street right there. That one over there. Lots of customers. Build your business. I raised all my prices across the board except for in here. I don't want to rock the boat, okay? You don't want to rock your boat or sink your ship. So they say. Everybody appreciates it. I let them know that I haven't raised their price, and believe it or not, 9 out of 10 of them go ahead and give me what I raised it to, just because I mentioned it and they like to have me around. All right, let's get after it. Now we're going to get all this in here, go around the back. So let's get started, shall we? Let's have a quick look. Ceiling's looking brand new, shiny. All we gotta do is rinse it off. Right now we're gonna take the turbo nozzle with this, get the weeds out of the cracks. Then we'll do the cement, rinse everything off in here, then we'll be done. All right, let's get after it. All right, let's take a final review. Sidewalks look really good. Now you wouldn't think that they were shade different. We could see that on the other end. But look at that. Came out nice. Customer's very happy. As all the customers on this block are. She's all happy. Now, this is what I mean. So you can see a slight difference. See? Makes a difference. All right, we'll see you at the next one. We got to do some sidewalks, and then we'll be done for the day. Then we're going to do some maintenance on the rig. Got some fittings that need to be replaced. Just a little snuffing up. All right, I got a really big job tomorrow. Good buddy of mine, Denny Geisler, grew up with him. Known the guy since the 8th grade. He's got a 2,500 square foot house. He's got a 2-story apartment storage thing. He's got a couple other outbuildings on the property. Carport, some sidewalks, cement. He'll be there all day long. All right, let's get after it. All right, how's it going, everybody? Don here. Just had some lunch. Went by to do that sidewalk, and it turns out that it's a regular customer that calls me every 2 years. It's a corner lot with a circular driveway, so it's a lot more money than what I had anticipated. So I came home to eat some lunch, and now we're gonna go do some concrete cleaning, okay? Let's get after it. It's gonna be a good day. Hey, here we are. Here's the corner. See those bushes down there? You can follow the hose down there. I'm gonna start SHing it down there. We gotta clean this gutter in the street. See how dirty that is? Now, I did this corner lot about 2 years ago, and then 2 years prior to that. So this is my third visit. She does it every 2 years, or whenever she gets a letter from the HOA. But I've done a lot of stuff in here. The wall along County Line Road, I do their clubhouse, you know, and all that good stuff. But this corner lot's the one that got me a lot of work in here because it looks great. Whenever you get a corner lot, make sure you always do the best job you can do. But man, these are the things that make you stand out. Your truck's standing out there. You got a good presentation of your company. Nice rig, well kept and nice. You're gonna go places, baby. All right, we're gonna run 12 gallons a minute today. We got a lot of water coming out of here. And first thing we're gonna do is SH all the way down around this way. Then we're gonna mini Mondu all this whole area. Then we're gonna go over there and do that driveway and that piece of the sidewalk. Then we'll be done and we'll reel right back to the truck. Had a mishap today. The hose is cracked right here. So we need to get a new whip end, but I'll be able to reel the hose back in. I had just enough. I had a little piece of hose here. Always carry an extra piece. I got it running down into the tank so I can run 12 gallons a minute without worrying about anything. All right, let's get after it. Okay, we got it soaked SH all the way from down there, all the way around to over there, where the sun's starting to hit the sidewalk, in the shade, up to that point. So we're gonna mini Mondu all this, the gutter in the road. We're gonna switch to 12 gallons a minute so we can get this baby knocked out. We'll start mini Monduing from here, then we'll come all the way up, go all the way down. Mini Mondu it all here, all the way around, and we'll rinse all this off. Then we're gonna go over there and get all that done over there. All right, let's get after it. Okay, let's talk about this 12 gallon a minute that we're talking about today. Okay, you can only get 12 gallons a minute out of a 1/2 inch line. I mean a 3/8 line, excuse me. No matter what you do. I have 2 8-gallon a minute machines. I'm going to run them both wide open, and I'm only going to get 12 gallons a minute. That's all you can get. Now, if I want to get 16 gallons a minute, I can use this 1/2 inch meat wagon stuff. And I only like to use that when I'm doing big city blocks for Dade City, and I got to do massive amounts of concrete. Then I'll use that. Both machines is 16 gallons a minute. They have really good water pressure there in Dade City on these county properties, so you can get away with that. You still got to keep your eye on the tank though. But anyway, let's talk about the plumbing here. We got ball valves here, 2-way ball valve. Right now it's facing, wherever this handle's facing, that's where the water's going to be going, okay? So right now, it's plumbed to this gray line. You see how it curls around down there? Then it goes all the way down there to these unloaders here. You know, this is our injector hooked up. I have a plug so it's not dripping out any SH out of there. It's like got a siphon effect right now because it's hooked up. Okay, now this is 3/8 line to run the 3/8 unloaders. This is 1/2 inch line right here. It comes in through the bottom, right there, through here. So what we're going to do is close this valve down like this. Now the valve is facing this way, so that means the water that's coming from here is going to go in. Same with this here on the bottom. Okay, now 1/2 inch is plumbed to the machine, okay? So everything gets maximum flow from the machine to whatever ball valve and size diameter hose, being this is 3/8 and this is 1/2 inch. Get it? Okay, now we have a filter coming out of the buffer tank before it comes to the machine. Then we have it teed off. So we're getting water coming in from both sides of the pump. It's coming in here, it's coming in here, max flow. This is a 1/2 inch line. It runs all the way over to this ball valve. Okay, now we have our valves set to where we're going to get fed from the machines directly into these unloaders, which is going to come out here, this 1/2 inch jumper line, which is a 3/8 adapter. Okay, now we got 12 gallons a minute, and we're gonna rip this thing. We're gonna rip this thing to smithereens. All right, let's get after it. Oh, one more thing. So if you're gonna get that little banjo set up, you know, you're only gonna get 12 gallons a minute out of that, but you're gonna have restrictions because it's 3/8. Get the 1/2 inch set up if you're gonna do that, and make it plumb your machines that way. If you can put something like this on your rig somewhere. Not everybody has a rig that you can do that to, but you can come up with something. Have somebody weld something on for you. Make some kind of bracket, some kind of plate, kind of like we did here. This plate here houses the proportioner system, you know. So you can come up with a number of ways of doing things. All right, let's get after it. Okay, real-time boogie. Let's get after it. idea of how fast you can get stuff done, you know what I mean? Let's hop on and go for a little ride, why don't we? Let's get after it, baby. Look how good that looks, huh? This corner's gonna be popping, and I went over it twice just because it hasn't been done in a while. You can get it all the way clean if you do that. 12 gallons a minute makes it possible. So what we're gonna do is we're just gonna mosey on down all the way. We'll finish the sidewalk off, then we'll rinse it all off. We'll go that way. But I think we should rinse down because the water's flowing down the block. So we'll go ahead and do that, all right? All right, let's get after it. All right, we got her done all the way to right there. You can see the big difference in the gutter and the road. Look at that. All right, it's gonna look really good. Now for the satisfying rinse. Let's get after that, eh? Okay, let's have a look. Look at that sidewalk. Boom, baby. That gutter in the road. I'm telling you, that looks great. See that corner over there? All right, we just got done doing all this over here. So we're gonna do the ever so satisfying rinse. And then we're gonna post treat everything. We'll be done. Everything came out great. We'll get this stuff off the drip edge for her. Got some rotten wood right there, so you gotta watch it. Just hit the drip edge. We'll ball valve this off. All right. So let's get after this ever so satisfying rinse. We'll start right there at the front door, all right? And we'll work our way around, all right? Let's get after it. All right, let's get a final look. Boom. Boom. Take a walk over here. This driveway was a mess. But you know what? She called Super Blast. No, it came out really good. Look at that, all post-treated, washed. Ah, it smells like a chlorine bath around here. This is how you retain customers. Everybody's driving around, pulling in here, seeing what how the job came out. So I'm sure I'll be getting the phone ringing from a few more customers in here that have been coming by. One guy's been by here 3 times watching it. So we'll see if he can't get him some, you know what I mean? All right, guys. It's been a good day. Made more money than I thought, and that's always a good day, right? All right, remember, always get after it. We'll see you tomorrow. Got a big job tomorrow. It'll be fun.